All right, I got to do like Ben does. Ben does the. Let's start the episode.
Hi guys, it's Ben here. I wanted to just jump on and say something because this is a really awesome episode. I'm leaving you in the capable hands of Hector, who is interviewing Mother Rucker. It's Rocky, Zach, and Joe, and they're great guys. And I've known Rocky and Joe for a really long time, and I've just started to get to know Zach, and they're all super cool, and the new band is very exciting. And even though I'm not there, I just wanted to give my blessing on this episode and, show a bit of love on here. So, all right, that's enough from me. Enjoy. Take it away, Hector. It's what we're doing. Come and check it out. It's what we're all about.
561 Music. Welcome to 561 Music. I'm Hector, and there is no Ben today. It is his I think 23rd birthday or something. He's just a baby, But yeah, it's Ben's birthday today. So happy birthday, Ben. We miss you. Come back. I can't do this alone. But he's not here. He's doing something. I don't know. Celebrating, I guess. I mean, it's pretty selfish of him to not be here on his birthday, but it's fine. But I am here, and I am graced by Mother Rucker. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Zach, Rocky, Joe.
Doing great.
The three amigos.
He's on vocal rest.
Oh, you're on vocal rest? Well, it's a terrible time to be on a podcast.
I'll be talking a little bit as much as I can.
Rocky, last time you were here, you said, I'm putting together a band. And now you're back. And here's the band.
Dude, all they wanted was $20 for a night.
That's crazy.
And then, here we are.
That's it, man. So how did you guys all meet? I think you and Zach teach together at some point, or...
He was one of my teachers.
He was one of your teachers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew him as a little whippersnapper.
Nice.
And so eventually, we did end up teaching together, I think, once upon a time, right?
Yeah, for a little bit there.
For a little bit. We've done some gigs, and then I was trying to think, like, man, I need someone on bass. And then I was, see what he was doing. And so, blanking. How does the story go?
You called me up and you was like, hey, I'm putting together a band and I need a bass player. And I was like, wait, aren't you playing bass? And you're like, no, I'm doing guitar. So we could do like a little switch. So I was like, all right, that seems pretty cool. So yeah.
And he says, I don't have any bass gear. He's like, you can use mine. He's like, what? And so.
Had you have played, not just played a bass, but had you been in a band situation playing bass before, or not so much?
No, obviously at School of Rock, I played bass, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I've never really played bass in a band before.
All right. And then how did you hook up with Joe?
We met at the Mustache Barber. And
I believe it.
They were doing a deal 2-for-1 chin removal of the hair. I met Rocky probably when I was 16. It was so long ago that I don't remember the exact year.
Okay.
But I always thought that he went to School of Rock, but it turns out he never did. And he just knew all my friends that were there and were playing in bands with them.
Yeah.
So I was actually in my first band ever with Rocky, and it was called The Whole Enchilada. Don't look it up because you won't find it.
Never left the garage.
And I actually found the sheet music. Well, not the sheet music. We don't know how to do that. I don't anyways. But the chart of the one song we actually got down and wrote. It was called Tequila Bossa. And it was like a portmanteau of tequila and bossa nova. And it was just stupid. It was beautiful. Best thing we could ask for. But
That's
playing
funny.
at his parents' house, disturbing the peace, super loud with the neighbors and ears ringing at the end of it and loving it.
And you were always on drums?
Yeah, I have played other instruments, but I think everyone just thinks that I play drums, and I'm okay with that. That's the only one I'm good at.
Yeah.
And
I pretend to play other stuff too, so it's fun.
I've been scratching my way back to play with Rocky ever since. We've been in everyone else's bands in between, but now it's it's his deal. I'm so down. I told him I'd do it for free. This is the best way that this could work.
So you saved,
I was like, take my $20 back.
Yeah. You guys are getting paid.
Yeah, I met Rocky at Swampgrass, and you were in a band called Junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just a wee lad at the time.
Oh yeah.
And
I was a chunky.
and I was in a band called Walk of Shame, and I think that same night we were starting the Nirvana tribute, so we played Walk of Shame and the Nirvana tribute, and you opened or something, or you played first or something. But yeah, that was the first time I met you guys, and that was pretty funny. You were playing. I remember you were playing Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
theme
the
song.
whole video game medley.
Yeah. That was fun, man.
Sweet.
That was fun. And then now fast forward 200 years and here we are. So,
Was that Jason Stander was your drummer?
Jason Stander.
Shout out Jason.
Dude,
I miss that
yeah.
guy. I love him so much.
Dude, that dude has taught me so much about professionalism. And I've done some tours with him as a young guy where like I spent all my money at a record stop that we shopped up. And he's like, oh, dude, check out all these records. He's like, oh, awesome. How are you going to eat tonight? I'm not your daddy. I ain't going to pay for your shit. And I'm just with all these records like, oh, shit.
Reality
So he
check.
taught me a lot about just like being on the road, being pro at a gig. And, he had a jam night where me and Joe started really playing together. His sister was a bartender at Swamp.
Okay.
So I just build up all these connections and just, still been playing since. So shout out Jason.
Shout out Heather.
Shout out Heather. Heather is a G.
That's my sister's name.
Everybody, shout out everybody.
She's the reason I play drums.
Is she really?
She won my first 1 or 2 lessons at School of Rock in a silent auction, and she made sure she won that. And I'm so grateful because here I am.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
She like purposely went out of her way to.
Yeah, my parents got me a drum kit that I set up, never touched, and yelled at people when they did. Like, spacing on his name, but Step Brothers, like I saw a chip in my drumstick. I yelled at Devin, my other sister, because she brought somebody over and they played on it while I was out of town.
Yeah.
So bad. But I wasn't
But
playing
you
it.
didn't. But you weren't playing it.
No, my parents were like, this kid fidgets. He needs to do something. And I was getting in trouble and whatever. So she actually set me on the path to be able to use that drum kit. And
That's awesome.
forever grateful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's been my life.
That's awesome.
She taught me a lot about self-worth. I used to like gig out in this open jam, 18 fresh from high school. Those jams would be from like 8 to 2 in the morning.
We were just happy to do it.
Yeah, we were just happy.
Where were those at? Like
At Swampgrass.
At Swampgrass.
Just
Okay.
scraping the tar off
Yeah,
us
we were
at
just
the end of the
jamming,
night.
like I was the house bassist, so I would just play with so many different people, and I was excited. And she would come to me like, "Hey, are you like getting paid?" I'm like, "Pay? What?" She's like, "Whatever you want from the menu, I got you. You deserve to be paid." And since then, I was just like, "Oh, I could like." She saw the worth of that thing. She was like, "You could do something with that." So Heather is awesome. We love you, Heather.
love you, Heather.
Dude, I can't tell you how many people, musicians and artists that I know that same situation. Like they don't know their self-worth, and they go out there and they do this stuff because they love it. And that's fine. I mean, they love it. They love what they're doing, but they're either not getting paid or they're not getting paid what they're worth, that's a problem. That's a big problem. So tell me about Mother Rucker. What, how did this all start? You started writing music on your own for this, and then what? How did I know you predominantly play bass. So every time I've seen you in a band, it's been bass. So tell me how this all happened. Like you started playing the guitar, and then you wrote these songs. Tell me the Mother Rucker story.
Guitar was my first instrument. I started when I was 5, and I was a big fan of Ramones at the time because I didn't like leads, but I liked the chaotic punk energy. You didn't have to be super tight or whatever. And that was such an energy that I just missed connecting to. And though I've played a lot of bands playing bass, and it's its own energy, how I approach bass, I wanted to do something like, I play guitar, and I have a totally different style on how I play guitar.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I've never fronted a band, so I've never sang or done anything. So by the last time from the first episode, released a song all by myself. I had Ryan on drums. Shout out Ryan, epic drummer. He was your teacher too.
He's the one who taught
There's
me
a
how
lot
to
of full
play.
circles.
Yeah, all these things happen
Ryan,
simultaneously.
Ryan, who works here.
Wiedenfield.
Yeah. And so eventually I was just like, man, I need a band. So I just started writing a bunch of demos. I waited till 30 minutes. I hit these guys up. I showed them some, like, for me, like, demos is such a vulnerable thing because it's not like, I want it. I don't do polished. I'm like, I want my idea out, just sloppy.
Yep.
Everything's distorted and crazy. And I'm like, it goes like this. And they're like, I thought you wanted to do punk music. Why is there like a jazz breakdown? All this stuff.
That's the one we were sold on. Like,
Oh yeah,
I was like, yes.
like the first two that were released that he released, Black Drapes and Let's Talk, we're like, okay, we learned those. He's like, all right, I have some other ones that let's try these, and that's the one that we were like, oh, we got to do that one next.
Yeah.
That's the one.
They took the weirdness very well and understood how much of left turns I wanted to do, whether it was just like changing genres or changing the vibes.
Yeah.
Very progressive than just like a 3-chord punk tune. So we eventually, like, we did an open mic at Prop because we were just like, do we wait till we get a gig or do we just jump in? And Mangrove, shout out Mangrove.
Yeah.
They had a reggae thing and we crashed it. And people look at me and are like, oh, dude, reggae, right on. And I'm just like, wah! Just going crazy for like 10 minutes. And it was so much fun. And since then, we got 30 minutes worth of tunes.
Okay.
We played a Verse Oreo EP release. What's the name of your record again?
Roogs.
Roogs. Check out Roogs. I've been jamming to that record. It's so much fun. It was recorded here.
Yeah, it was. Well,
Shout
at the
out-
old location.
The fact it's one
It was
community.
still recorded at 560.
of awesomeness.
It's great.
That was a great show. We opened up the party, and since then we found other places to play. We played Hullabaloo. You ever been to Hullabaloo before?
Yeah.
On Club Mattis?
That doesn't seem like it fits you guys.
That was our Denny's moment.
That was the
yeah.
what the fuck's up, Daddy's
Oh,
moment.
okay. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know like where this was going, but yeah, what the fuck is up, Denny's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously,
great.
like that just doesn't seem like it fits you at all.
Not a drink could be ordered for like 35 minutes straight. It was just like blasting off the walls. There was no sound acoustic treatment to this place. It's just everyone was there on their own volition.
Do they normally at Hullabaloo? Do they normally have live music?
Yeah, and it's like R&B and soul.
Singer-songwriter.
A singer-songwriter. There's a piano in there, okay? Like a regular piano, not a keyboard.
I fucking love it.
We did not belong there, but we felt
How
like
did you end up there?
last minute booking.
There was the anniversary block party for Respects, and we got maybe like 2 weeks prior to, we got asked to play, and we were just happy to play it. You know, we would have played in the alley, and they
the
chose
stage
that
they
spot.
put you
They
on?
never heard of
Yeah.
us. That's because it was
so
our second
last
show
minute.
ever.
They didn't know what we were doing.
You know, like people were just like, oh, like, you know, Rocks group, whatever. Like, throw them in here. But, dude, like, all the not the bouncers, the bartenders, they were moshing.
They were dancing across the
couldn't
restaurant.
Make
They were
orders
moshing.
because they were part of it.
They
were
were
Moshing,
moshing.
they
Oh,
would
shit.
two-step into it all. It was a lot of fun. And at one point, I just remember Rocky going outside.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, vamp. So we're just vamping one part of the song. And he goes outside and just gets a bunch
It's
of
like,
people.
what are you
and brings
doing
them
out
all
here?
in.
Go inside.
People were having dinners, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you in there?
They were shook. I saw him through the window, bro.
That's amazing.
And thank you to Adam Sheets for possibly not even like meaning to have us on there and just saying that to be nice, but he followed through and had us on there. I saw him at a coffee shop, hadn't seen him in a while. I was
Nice.
doing some homework and he was just like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna nag you until it happens, and it did.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny. So you had the wireless and you were just running around there?
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, oh man, I want to like grab. I mean, we had a built-in crowd already.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those block parties are always packed.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to just, you know, tell them like, hey, play the same chords again, because we usually have things pretty structured. So they're like, what? Just run out.
Like, whatever.
And I'm just, get over here. I'm just running over. I'm surprised I didn't fall. Have I fallen yet?
No, and and I'm surprised that you said anything because I was hoping not to jinx it, but it's kind of become our theme now of like
every band you've been in, you've fallen at some point.
the Rocky dive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we
I mean,
call it.
basses are pretty heavy. I play guitar now.
They are, but
Oh, so it's my turn now.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're going down. Dude. You're going down.
We'll get you a wireless too, bro. Don't you worry.
I'm just gonna trip both of you.
Damn.
That's funny.
So far we've just been jumping in on some gigs. We just played Melbourne. We played with a band from Dominican Republic called Corona. Shout out to Corona. We played at the Abra.
Yeah.
You guys play there.
We, Bomb the Algorithm. We played with a band from Chile.
Yeah.
I don't remember their name.
They're just bringing people together, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a place you walk in, barber shop, keep going, there's a bar, go to the patio, try to go to another door, oh, I'm in a tattoo parlor, keep going, there's a venue with a half pipe.
Yeah.
And everyone was there, and that was cool to play an out-of-town show.
Yeah,
no one knew who we were, and everyone was just moshing.
They take you to the skate shop like next door afterwards.
Was there another one? What?
No,
There's
what?
more?
Yeah, so so the girl
didn't
that
get
was
the
at the
memo.
door that night, she was Venezuelan or whatever. So we were speaking in Spanish and stuff, and she goes, "Hey, let me take you on a secret tour." And she took a few of us, and we went through this like side door inside the venue. This side door that like it felt like we were going through something, and then we were going through the bar next door, and then you went through this other door, and you ended up inside a skate shop.
I'm offended that no one told
I
us.
thought we experienced it all. Of course
Ben
there's more.
bought a hat and stuff. Yeah, they had like boards all like tacked to the ceiling and everything. It was badass. It was really
Jeez.
badass. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we got to go back.
Yeah. No, it was a cool place, man. Funny story though. We had so Gavin, my son, was playing or is playing, I guess technically, playing drums for Bomb the Algorithm, and but he moved to Orlando, so he's only doing like a few shows here and there now. And so Gabe stepped in and started playing drums for us, and so Gabe was on that show, and so the band from Chile was talking to Gabe, and I guess Gabe's other band, Changes Great, had played with that same band in another venue the night before. Gabe was talking to them that night at Abra, and he started speaking Spanish to them, right? And they were like, "Oh my God, like why didn't you speak Spanish to us yesterday? You were making us struggle, and we were speaking English, and and it just became like a funny like thing." And I overheard this happening, so I ran up to him and I put my arm around and I go in Spanish. I go like, "Holy shit, you speak Spanish?" And all the guys from Chile were like, "Fuck, you speak Spanish too!" and then I realized that in throwing him under the bus, I like had stepped in it myself, because then they were like, "Well, you've been speaking English to us all night. Why didn't you speak Spanish?" I was like, "Ah, shit."
Isn't it like a funny barrier when you speak another language and it's like, just opens up conversation.
I know this is gonna sound stupid, but like sometimes I just forget. Like, it's weird. I don't think in like Spanish and English. I just think.
Yeah.
I don't ever put it together like what language I'm thinking in. And so if I'm speaking to somebody and they're speaking English, I speak English. If I'm speaking to my mom or something, I might speak Spanish, but like I don't really think about it, right? So a lot of times if somebody's speaking to me in English, and I can hear that they're struggling and that they have a thick accent, I reply in English. They're speaking to me in English, and it doesn't occur to me.
Yeah.
Like my head doesn't say like, "Hey man, you should probably talk to him in Spanish."
They're like, I'm Bosnian.
Yeah. No, it's terrible, man. I'm terrible about it, man. How many songs do you put out so far, man? I know you said you had about 30 minutes of music, but you got stuff recorded and out in the world?
Right now, it's just the two. We do have a live version of the EP that we did.
Okay.
And I think we put it out on Bandcamp. I didn't really push it out yet. By the way, we're on Bandcamp now. Go to Bandcamp. Spotify sucks.
Nobody tells me anything.
Yeah, you're playing
But
drums.
yeah, canceling Spotify is a good
It's like
thing.
being married.
What, being married is canceling Spotify?
No, it's
Oh.
nobody tells
No
you
one tells
anything.
you what's going on.
Nobody
You're
tells
just
you
in
what's
for the
going
ride,
on.
like, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how I'm feeling right now.
That's great. That's marriage, you guys, one-on-one.
Yeah.
But we got a song in the pipes, and this was before the band got together.
Okay.
And our chemistry has been really good. We record all of our rehearsals, so we're actually talking about just like finding certain songs to record all together, which I'm really excited for, because I was doing like all the heavy lifting. I had Ryan on drums. But to capture the chemistry and recording live all together, that's what I want to do. So we got a spot that we're still like choosing which songs we want to do, because there's a song I already have recorded. We want to fit what song goes with what, and so there'll be some recording releasing soon.
So the stuff that you've released already, it's pretty much just you.
Yeah,
And then
minus drums.
minus
I
drums,
mix
okay.
it, master it, and
Okay.
you know, I'm in the control freak thing and being in this band, I'm trying my best.
That's fair.
Not to break away from it. Like, he's running through my pedal board and he's just like doesn't have to do anything.
I'm just there.
Long for the ride.
I'm just there. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So I give arrangements. I'll try my best to like, oh, can we try this? And I'm like, oh man, like the tis a bit be is like, there's a different plan. What's going on goes like this. But then I'm like, okay,
Let it go.
let it go. Let me try it out. And it's so much fun. And we expand it out. And it's really cool seeing the music and our chemistry and camaraderie affecting that and bringing it to life, which is what I wanted from the get-go. I released the first 2 songs to be like, I'm going to release music. It's art. Here you go. Like, when last time I came here, they're like, oh, you guys, you have a Instagram? Do you have a page? I'm like, no, I just wanted to release a song.
Yeah,
just
like,
say that I've done it. Then now it's like, oh, there's a band to it now. Now it's just... It's such a high. It's so cool.
It's funny though, because you're talking about how, you know, there's this music you're creating and it's your music, and now you're sharing it with these guys, you know, and so you're getting that input, you know, on the writing and stuff. But you know, there's a part of you that still wants to like, no, it's got to be this way, you know. You know, I want to hold it here and this. But like a lot of times with Killbillies, you know, Ben will bring a song and we all contribute. We all you know, help out. We all write. We all do stuff like that. There's been twice that I've brought up a song to Killbillies and it was like complete. And then they were like, yeah, we should do this. And I was like, I kind of like it like this.
Yeah.
I get
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Yeah, you spend all that time.
It's hard to let go.
It's like
It
you've
really
raised
is.
your child and they're like, actually, we're sending them to boarding school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard, man.
But I will say this: Rocky has been really good about it. Like he even says it. He's like, all right, this is what I have, like a demo, as he said. Like I have a demo. Let's put your own spin on it. You know.
Yeah.
Like, because I know Joe does that a lot on the drums. I definitely kind of put my own little spin on the bass lines and everything. And
But with his pedal board.
with his pedal board, yes, his pedal board, his
doing a
bass,
great job.
his amp. I'm just there.
Yeah.
But you know,
You're killing it, man.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
appreciate that, man.
Writing this stuff again. A lot of this is like guitar bass.
Yeah.
So for a lot with the demos, everyone's gonna hate me. Whoever I played with, like I am playing simple. I'm not doing any flashy little bits that I would if I was playing bass for this project. I'd be doing different things, but I was like, this is a filler. I just want to like punk it out and follow the eighth notes. What he does with the tunes, I'm like, and then it's also he's playing through my rig, so I'm hearing like a familiar tone, and I'm like, wow, so many cool melodies and stuff, and it's like, man, I want to think about that. What? And it's so cool. Same thing with Joe. I'm doing Kyle from Logic.
Yeah.
So it's the same
Sometimes
beat.
I'm like-
It's the same beat.
Sometimes I'm like,
Kyle's
there's
a
no
good
way
guy,
I can
though.
pull off
Shout
that
out
fill.
Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle from Logic. It's working hard, boy.
That's funny, man.
Totally.
On
Joe
that
is
note,
fucking killing it though. On it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing with him. You know, I'm glad Rocky was able to introduce him.
Thanks, man.
yeah.
Like, it was great.
See the bass and drum camaraderie, and I'm playing. It's so many new roles and positions and whatnot, and it's just cool just seeing it come to life.
Yeah, I love all the memes I've been seeing lately, like the bass and drum memes, where the bass and the drum, you know, the bass player and the drummer are like, you know, like basically on dates and stuff together.
We're still in the talking phase. We haven't like finalized anything.
Yeah, you're
but
still in the
We do Waffle House
flowers
sometimes.
and chocolate phase.
we might move in together. We'll see. See how it pans out.
All right. On that note, we're gonna listen to a song and then we're gonna talk about it.
Shut up, Joe.
All right.
This is Mother Rucker live at the Tree Fort. Because I have one trace. Thanks for watching.
Oasis Root Carver Bar is in Seagrape Square on Indian Town Road, and it is a carver bar. If you don't know anything about carver, it's a Polynesian root that you grind up and you mix with water, and it has been in Polynesia for potentially thousands of years. It's an old thing that they used for kind of ceremonial and also sort of leisure purposes. It's meant to be something where, that brings people together. You all take a shell of kava and chink them together and say bula and have it together like that. It's meant to be something to bring people together. It has a kind of an effect, which is, I guess, a kind of a slightly warming effect. It just kind of makes you feel nice. It's not particularly intoxicating. It's not like drinking alcohol. So the atmosphere in a kava bar is sort of like a cross between a regular bar and a coffee house. It's pretty chill in there. You get all sorts of different types of kava bars. Some of them are more like a club, there's sort of like blacklight and EDM playing. And some of them are more like a cafe. This is one of the cafe type of ones. It's super chill in there. If you're looking for somewhere to, I don't know, maybe go and do some work on your laptop or go and have a chat with friends, it's perfect for that kind of thing. There's a foosball table in there if that's your jam, or baby-foot as they call it in France. Yeah, Jim, the owner, is a really cool guy and he has very kindly sponsored our podcast. So thank you very much for that, Jim. They also do a poker night in there. All sorts of things going on at Oasis Route. Welcome to 561 Music. We have some very exciting news. You may have noticed that the podcast is being hosted from a different place. That place is the 561 Music School and Studio. Justin Hucker has changed the name of his school from Live Music Community to 561 Music School and Studio. We have joined forces and now everything has the same name. The podcast, the festival and the school are now all under the umbrella of 561 Music. If you've been listening to the podcast for a long time, you will know that every week in this spot, we used to do an ad for Live Music Community. Now, Live Music Community has become 561 Music. We are still on North Lake Boulevard, but we have moved to 524 North Lake Boulevard, Suite A, North Palm Beach, Florida. It is east from the old location, and boy oh boy is it an upgrade. We now have a studio that is far bigger and more advanced. Bigger lesson rooms and 3 big spaces for recording bands and practicing. We now offer more opportunities for recording your band and provide more practice space to hone your skills. The heart of 561 Music School and Studio is still tuition. We train both young people and adults one-on-one and also in groups to be real bands, teaching you how to play your instrument not only by yourself but with others as well. We help you learn to write and record a song, how to brand and market your band, how to design and produce merchandise, how to get shows, how to act at shows, how to perform, how to organize tours, how to reach out to labels, the ins and outs of protecting your intellectual property, and much more. 561 Music is a one-stop shop for all your music and performance-related needs. We are also set up to help you record music videos, how to manage social media, how to create content for social media, and everything that is required of a person trying to break into the music industry in 2025. Come by the studio at 524 North Lake Boulevard in North Palm Beach and check out the new digs. We are online at 561musicstudio.com. Fill out the form online and come for your free first trial lesson. We are open daily by appointment or just walk up and say hi. We're here most days of the week from 3 p.m. for walk-in inquiries.
All right, we just heard a commercial for 561 Studio where we are at right now. So I'm going to ask you guys each, do you have advice for upcoming musicians and bands? So we'll start with Zach.
All right, I'm gonna use the same advice that I used on the Reverse Oreo episode. Just do it. That'll always be my advice. Just do it. Don't be afraid to do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Rocky.
He stole my advice.
Think of something else. You got
Think
it.
of something else.
Something else profound.
Do something different.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is what this project was. I always supported other artists. This is the first time I'm using my own message and showcasing some creativity. So it feels great. I'm like, man, why didn't I have done that earlier?
Yeah.
Better now than ever. Do something different.
There you go. Joe, what do you got to say?
I spent a lot of my time as a kid feeling like I didn't fit in, and even like my late teens not fitting in. And I feel like music was the one thing that made sense to me.
Yeah.
And it has guided me to like the best people in my life. And I wouldn't be like half as happy as I am now in anything if this wasn't a part of my life, like this especially right now. So if you can find people that you can make music with, even if it sucks or you think it sucks, like the internet's a crazy place to be, because I've heard bands from all over the world and it might not be someone's cup of tea. I show my friends music that I found. I'm like, dude, I found this on a radio that I was listening to. And they're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you can find somebody to like your stuff. You can find somebody or just you can find yourself in like in learning an instrument. It's like the challenge of it, working harder to get past a plateau, and it will set you up for the rest of your life of learning how to accomplish everything else that's hard. So like sticking with it, trying something different, and being true to yourself no matter what the consequences or like what the difficulties are. Just like be true to yourself and don't hurt people.
Yeah, well said, man. Yeah, it's I can't tell you. I mean, Ben and I have been doing this podcast for almost 5 years now. I can't tell you how many people have sat in the chairs and told us that music changed them, music saved their lives, music, they were very introverted, or they were, they just didn't have a good childhood or whatever, and music was what got them through it or whatever. So yeah, that's really good advice, man. Yeah, that's like, I hear that all the time. I mean, even dumb things, like I'll have a shitty day. I'll have a really shitty day and show up to a gig, schlepping my gear in. I don't care, whatever. We're 5 notes into the first song and I'm all smiles.
Lighten up.
Yeah, I'm all smiles. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah, I feel good now. So, yeah, dude, it's awesome. Rocky, tell us about the songs we just heard.
These are live renditions of what's been released so far.
Okay.
Expanded out, their takes, him doing his own like awesome melodic bass lines, not Kyle on the drums, and
You fired Kyle
it's awesome
for the live gig.
You fired Kyle, but yeah, man, it's just cool. Like we came up with some like extensions, some different interludes and whatnot, and let the song breathe. And it was really cool doing that, and it inspired where it's like future recording is like we're all live in the room. There's a lot of stuff where it's like drums and then you layer and whatnot, but when you capture the camaraderie of a band playing together, it's super cool.
Well, when you record like that, man, you guys are like all feeding off each other. It's like a certain energy. So yeah, for sure.
So this was like our the just first stage of the camaraderie of how the band was. So it's cool to have captured that, and it's affected the other songs that will soon be released and recorded. So it's just awesome to get it to that stage.
Yeah, man. What's next for Mother Rucker?
So there's a couple of shows in the works. I have my phone with the thing, but I'll do it by memory. But we're doing a benefit show at my uncle's restaurant, Pigsty Barbecue in Boynton. Basically, he got a sponsorship where he got some extra food and whatnot. And on December 14th from 12 to 6, if anyone has been affected from like losing their SNAP benefits or EBT card, you just show up with your card and you get a free pulled pork meal. And we're going to be doing that on that day. We're also working with the Palm Beach County Food Bank.
Okay.
And we're collecting a bunch of foods. So from 12 to 6, we have a bunch of bands. We have Mother Rucker, Reverse Oreo. We got Holidays, Mad Mellow, How Original, and Last Minute. So this will be a nice fun day of just like entertaining people, helping people out, because world's crazy. Yeah. So I want having be able to like have an original music and doing this. One important thing is just like, how can I be part of the community? So I've been really looking forward to like, doing shows where we're like introducing ourselves and whatnot, but also it's like, this is what we want to do and like impact. So it's awesome. So that show's coming up. Prior to that, The 13th, we're playing Dirty Crumb Bun's CD release party.
Oh, hell yeah, I love those guys.
They're so sick.
Those guys are
and they've been so
fun,
cool.
man.
We've been hanging out. I saw them at they opened up for Daikaiju.
Yep.
With Turbo Kid, and they're playing the CD release party too. So they've been awesome. They're so cool.
That'll be a fun show, man. That'll
And
be a really fun
then-
show. Those guys are fun.
We're gonna have a special surprise.
Oh yeah. Each show we find a way to like add something wacky and random, like the music.
The Mountain Farm show.
But that's the 13th. That's from 2 p.m. So that's an early one.
Mm-hmm.
But you've played Tipsy Tiki before, have you?
Yeah.
Such a cool spot.
Yeah.
I love little outdoor venues like that. And then
Quite
prior
a few of those like that around here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun like that, yeah.
So that's the one prior to the benefit. And we just got jumped in with this one show at the Treasure Coast Harley Davidson with Fast Walker.
Okay.
Have you guys worked with them?
I've heard of them. I don't know them personally.
We don't know them personally either, but they just say, hey, we're looking for a band. I'm like, hey, so we're trying to make new buds. We're trying to get out of this county as well as a new band. You know, I feel like it's so easy to just get stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, I want everyone to know, like, hey, we're Mother Rucker. We're doing the thing here.
Yeah.
But there's just like, there's so much more Florida and much other lands outside of it too.
It's funny that you say that, man, because the the 561 Music Festival, we always prided ourselves in having pretty much Palm Beach County bands, you know, and then last year we had a few like Treasure Coast and Miami bands, and we kind of we were talking about it, and we were feeling exactly what you're saying. Like, it's great to play locally here, but you know, you want to expand, you want to get out or whatever. So we thought, why don't we just take this to the next level and help bands do that? So we opened it up to the whole entire state of Florida.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Because it makes sense. I mean, if I can bring a band from Orlando or Jacksonville or something and give them an opportunity to play in a different town, why not?
Yeah, man. It's good to trade off, make connections like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just find like art, it's like, why trap your art and music in one like, you know, whether it's to yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, your hometown, people are going to rep it to your hometown. Your buddies are going to be like, yeah, this is awesome. It's great. Play to strangers.
Yeah, for
Play,
sure.
like, you know, like the show we're playing this Friday, like I've heard of Fast Walker and I'm excited to hang out with them and see how it's going, you know? So it's cool to find those opportunities and just take it.
Now, is this like these kind of opportunities? Is it pretty much like word of mouth things, like you're meeting people and connections and that kind of stuff, or like are you like actively seeking out of town stuff and everything?
You know, there's
A little both.
a little bit of both. You know, I've been in a handful of bands through my career here where, you know, there's just bands that I've kept connections with in different spots. So I was like, hey, this is a new thing. Want to open up. So far, it's been kind of like we've been invited in.
Yeah.
You know, like this benefit's kind of like a, hey, we're doing our thing. And, you know, we're still, you know, brand new kid on the block.
Yeah.
We're still putting our foot out there. So we see opportunities like, you know, festivals where they're like, oh, apply here. I'm like, word, I see that. We'll see what happens, you know? So just going out there, you know, like, the internet is crazy. Like, I'll see a poster and I'm like, oh, this band's cool. This agency, who's that agency? I go on their page, and there's so many other bands, and you know, it goes further and further, and you know, so it's been a lot of networking and just connections from just like being present in a scene, and you know, I haven't played out in an original band in a while, so it's also kind of like, hey, you know, starting a bit fresh with it too. So just reaching out, seeing what we can do.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Or start our own stuff.
Playing like, you know, like you're saying, playing on these other venues and stuff that people are turning you on to, or like they're inviting you or whatever. and you never know what you're going to get. Killbillies was asked to play Fest a few weeks back, and so we went and did that. Had a blast.
I've heard great things about Fest.
Some people that saw us there, and we had a really good crowd actually. And some people that saw us there reached out like maybe 2 days later, and they said, "Hey, we have a venue that we're opening up. Small little place, and we want to start bringing in bands and stuff. We want you guys to be the first band and stuff." So
Awesome.
So we're like, okay, cool. So it's like this tiny little, basically beer bar, and it's in Palatka, Florida, and it's like the only place to go drink, and they don't have any live music ever. So we're gonna be like the first band there. Yeah,
dude,
it's crazy.
What an honor.
Yeah, cool. But the big thing was it's called I think it's called like Petey's Bar and Grill or something, and Petey is a goat. So Killbillies, it was perfect.
No way.
There you
So we're gonna go meet Petey. But yeah, man, you never know. Like you play somewhere, and then suddenly you get all these random people asking you to do some other stuff or whatever. So yeah, just definitely getting out there and playing shows is going to be your biggest networking.
Yeah, making faith. Just be, don't go and be like, I want the, the Corona band. They played at Prop the night before our show at the Abra.
Okay.
And I just made face because I wanted to see them. I was like, hey, I'm playing with you all tomorrow. And they're from DR, and that's where my family's from too. And I'm like, hey, I'm from Santiago. And they're like, dude, that's where my fan's from. And so we had this whole like, oh, dude, like that's fan, we got you. So the next day it's like, oh yeah, like this is the thing. So, and they're from Miami, so they're like, yeah, wherever Miami, we'll do a show together. They do festivals in DR, and they're like, yeah, like,
hell yeah, man,
jump in on that too. And I'm like, dude, playing in my home country, that's nuts, and bring these guys around too. So it's just being yourself, being a good person, and just being present. I know sometimes it's really hard to do it when, if you are a gigging musician, you're missing shows and whatnot. So
yeah,
I do a lot of hired gun things or play with other bands still. But with this, it's like it's really reviving of like, I want to like hang out and meet these guys.
Yeah.
Or, like if there's a day off, like Versorio, they're playing at Prop Thursday. This is coming out Friday. So last night, that makes sense, right?
We hope you all went.
Shake your head, yes. I don't know.
Better been there.
It's like, I love Reversorio. They're great. So it's like, want to go see them. Blab Scam, they're the homies. Their first record, just... It's nice just being involved in community and hang out with friends and doing stuff and be like, oh, what are you doing? Let's do it together, Just saying support. It feels great.
Man. It's hard, man. Like we, as I'm sure you're aware, Killbillies, man, we gig all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so then I get involved with projects with Ben and stuff and like Bomb the Algorithm, and it's really fun and it's different. And we want to do something. I'm playing saxophone in there for crying out loud.
Dude, it's sick.
So I want to, we want to play like these shows and stuff, and we get offers to play like cool shows, and then like, oh, well, we can't. Killbillies has a gig that night, or Killbillies is out of town, or Killbillies.
What a great problem to have.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a good problem to have, but it's rough, man. It's rough when you got to turn down a really good show because you're playing with a different band. But it is what it is, man. Anything else you guys want to talk about that we haven't covered?
Did we shout out Doug?
Yeah.
Doug.
Shout out Doug.
Shout out Doug. Doug is just so awesome. He's been, other than one, has gone up to like every show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And, Doug's just been a cool cat. And he's like one of the guys before I put the band together. I'm like, oh, I really want to do my own thing. He's like, why haven't you?
He's like, then do it.
He's like, I'll send him demos. Same thing with like Kenny Calendar. I've sent him stuff and he's like, you're talking bluff till I see it. And, we're like, I sent them both like, oh, we're doing an open mic. It's 10 minutes. And like them showing up. Like,
yeah.
Just find those people, man.
Yeah, there's good people out there, man. Those two guys definitely. Yeah.
Big supporters of the local scene, 100%.
Yeah, huge.
Love them.
Yeah, huge.
The same thing with my girl, Red. She's someone where I'm like, oh, she's very critical of like, if I show something like, is this good? She's like, she'll opinionate something, and I'm nervous as hell. I'm like, I wrote this song, and I'm like shaking. She's been super supportive too. So
Awesome, man.
yeah, man, it's good to find your people to be like, yeah, be yourself more.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, man, this is such a blessing just to even get to this far. It's such a new high to the spot that I'm in and to be with good pals. You know, we're having so much fun.
Yeah, man.
And there's already like small talk with town where it's like, you guys, you know, people are excited to hear like, oh, like I've been bluffing this for like 2 years. Like, yeah, I'm going to do a punk thing. Now it's happening. Mm-hmm. Our first show was like a month ago, right?
God,
Yeah, it
what
was the 24th. So a little shy of a month.
Yeah,
October
we're-
24th?
Yeah. So we're still brand spanking new, getting new kid on the block. So
Yeah, I
we're
remember.
new mother on the block.
Yeah, I remember when Reverse Oreo was still new, and we were just like, oh, it's like we were like the talk of the town. And now it's great to be part of this too.
Yeah.
where it's also like that. And it's just great to be
Maybe
part
you're
of it.
the
I'm
common
really happy that I'm
denominator,
here.
dude.
There you go.
Did you hear me?
No, I did not.
I said maybe you're the common denominator.
Maybe.
You got the sauce.
I mean, what can I say? You know. But
Well, it was an absolute pleasure having you guys on here. I love all you guys. You guys know that. I'm always, very supportive of everything you guys do. Rocky, I am so happy to see you doing this, man. I can't tell you how much it makes me like. It really makes me happy to see you do this. You know, we've talked about it a little bit before. You came on here not that long ago, and we're talking about how you wanted to do this, and you wanted to put it together, and you did it, man. You did it, and like you said, you got a couple of good pals with you and stuff, and so, yeah, man. You know, I'm happy for you, man. You look good. You sound good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to big things from you guys, man.
I really can't say how happy I am to be a part of this. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Welcome to Rockville next year, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Aiming
Bet your
high,
ass. Let's do it.
man. Yeah.
Set the
dude.
bar high.
We'll go play on a U-Haul trailer in the back.
Yeah, it's been
Whatever, man. Whatever.
A band did that at Warped Tour. They
Buddy.
played on a trailer like outside of Warped Tour.
Take it. It's all right.
And I was like, oh, dude, we gotta do that. I was like, oh, we gotta do that.
We're gonna play Waffle House soon too.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Shout out Waffle House.
I love Waffle House. Now I'm hungry.
Bring one down here. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think there's one.
There
we're
needs
gonna
to be a
open up a
Waffle
franchise.
House closer than Fort Pierce.
Yeah, I was going to say
Closer to
there's
Port
one.
St.
There's one in
Lucie.
Fort Pierce. Yeah.
I ain't driving that far.
Yeah.
I love it.
Guys, thank you very much for being here. If you've stuck with us this long, 561musicfestival.com, band submissions. We are taking band submissions until December 15th. We will notify the bands by January 15th. The official date of the festival is May 2nd at the Meyer Amphitheater. There may be some extra space and things that we're doing, but definitely the Meyer Amphitheater, at least 2 stages, possibly 3. There's talk about that. At least 20 bands, possibly more. We're talking about that. So,
Jeez, man.
Submit and definitely please submit. Like I said, we've opened it up to the entire state of Florida. I'm not sure why. I've had people from like Chicago and California and whatever. It clearly says Florida, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's connections for my next tour. It's fine. But just Florida bands. We are well over 100 submissions already. So
Wow.
Please submit. There's fierce competition, but you just never know. You never know. So do it. Like these guys said, just do it.
Did we submit yet?
If you don't do it, the only difference between you and the bands that are on the festival is that they submitted. So submit. All right. Peace
Do
out,
it.
guys.
Tell me about the scene. It's what we're doing.